When Pippa first used her fairy wand, it was shiny, sparkly, and new. One whoosh can make a pumpkin lantern, and one swoosh can make a face with a boo. The lanterns were made for a party that came around once a year, when trees were golden and winter was drawing near. But one year, Pippa was shocked. When she waved her wand, she found all the wrong kind of lanterns in a row by her feet on the ground. When Penny and Bay came over to see how Pippa was getting along, she panicked and covered the pumpkins. "Great," she said, "nothing's wrong. The lanterns were just so booey, I had to hide them away. They're under this cloth. No one can see till the party, that's where they'll stay." "Promise," said Pippa, "you won't tell a soul. We must not spoil the surprise. They're, the best pumpkins I've ever made. You won't believe your eyes." But Penny and Bay could not resist telling a friend or two. The news is so big, they didn't know what Pippa said wasn't true. As Penny was talking to Prue, overheard, and Macy, her very best friend, who spread the word onto Flitter, Pippa's pumpkins began to trend. Talk of beautiful pumpkins soon made the national news, and still Pippa's wand would not work. She didn't know what to do. The rumor was getting out of hand. It was all a terrible mess. But the longer she left it, the harder it was for people to try and confess. The day of the pumpkin party arrived, and the fairies could not wait to see just how truly amazing Pippa's lanterns were going to be. Pippa nervously peeked outside, watched by a TV crew. "It's time at last," the presenter announced. "Pippa, over to you." Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, lightning cut through the sky. The fairies looked up as the rain poured down. They couldn't keep anything dry. Decorations were soggy, tables were wet. The cakes and snacks were soaked through. The party was ruined, or so it seemed. There was nothing the fairies could do. Pippa thought, "It can't get worse. I might as well come clean. I'm sorry," she said, "but I'm about to show you the worst pumpkins you've ever seen." There was a gasp and stony silence, followed by laughter and cheers. The fairies were applauding Pippa. She couldn't believe her ears. Pippa's pumpkins weren't booey at all. They didn't have a woo or wah, but with their funny ha-ha faces, they were the best ever lanterns by far. "We're sorry we started a rumor," said Bay. Pippa said, "I'm sorry too. I got in such a muddle. I should have been honest with you." The fairies put on their ponchos. The rain wouldn't spoil their fun. By the light of the laughing lanterns, their party had just begun. Now, if you're ever in fairyland, when leaves turn gold from green, you'll find Pippa's pumpkin lanterns the funniest you've ever seen.